Well, good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing well. And this is your Royal Daily News for October 20th, 2022. In Stockholm, Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden attended the WWF Worldwide Fund for Nature Foundation's Autumn Gathering and Awards ceremony held at the Munich Brewery. During today's event, the WWF Sweden's Secretary General, Mr. Gustaf Lind, presented various awards, including the 2022 Environmental Hero of the Year Award, Marie Claire Kronstedt's Prize, and the Panda Book of the Year. Meanwhile, Her Royal Highness Princess Sofia of Sweden presided over the 2022 Sophiahemmet graduation ceremony held inside the Blue Hall at the Stockholm City Hall. Yesterday morning, Their Royal Highnesses Crown Princess Victoria and Prince Daniel of Sweden visited the Chamber Courts in Gothenburg. The cases in the Chamber Courts may concern disputes between a person and an authority, or a company and an authority. In Stockholm, His Majesty King Carl Gustaf of Sweden attended the 2022 Fishing Forum held at the Hotel Hasselbacken. According to the Swedish Royal Court, Fishing Forums brings together the entire sport fishing industry and concerned players in society to drive development forward in fishing tourism. During yesterday's forum, His Majesty the King gave the opening speech, whereupon he said, quote, "What we can do already today is manage the fish wisely, so that we may get more fish in the waters, and that it can live as long as it can reproduce. Fish, my friends, is a renewable resource, if we take care of it right." End quote. In Brussels, His Majesty King Philippe of the Belgians held an audience with the High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs, Security Policy, and Vice President of the European Commission, Mr. Josep Borrell, at the Palais Royal. In the afternoon, His Majesty the King attended the academic session entitled Chemistry and the Future of Society, held at the Hotel La Plaza in Brussels. The academic session was held on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of the Solvay Council for Chemistry. During this afternoon session, leading scientists from Belgium and abroad highlighted the importance of chemistry for, quote, solving some of today's societal challenges, the need for fundamental and applied research, and the relationship between research, innovation, and industry. End quote. In Os, Her Highness Princess Martha Louise of Norway and her fiancé, Shaman Durek, attended a very special opening of the exhibition entitled Happiness at the Northart Cultural Center. Several of the paintings are by Princess Martha Louise's incredibly talented daughter, artist Ms. Maud Angelica Bean. Miss Bean's paintings are a part of a larger exhibition, 20 other artists to be exact, showcasing their works at the Northart. When speaking to the press about her inspiration for her works, Ms. Bean, who has spoken out about the sudden passing of her father, the late artist Mr. Ari Bean, and the immense grief she endured thereafter, she said that the theme was one of hope. Quote, "When you have been through something difficult, in a way, you become even happier when you become happy." End quote. Miss Bean also said that she was excited and eager to exhibit her own paintings, stating, quote, "I think it'll be a lot of fun. It will be cool to hear what people think about the pictures and the paintings." End quote. In Aix, France, Her Serene Highness Princess Charlene of Monaco, as the new president of the Society for the Protection of Animals, visited the current shelter of the Monegasque SPA. Upon her arrival, Princess Charlene met with staff and volunteers, as well as spent time with a dozen sweet dogs and 15 lovable furry cats waiting for their forever homes. The princess also brought with her several dozen large boxes containing food, blankets, toys, heated kennels, and other accessories for the cats and dogs. Medicine was also brought in by the princess for several of the senior dogs to relieve them of their pain due to osteoarthritis. Last month, Princess Charlene, accompanied by her husband, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II, laid the first stone for the new Monagas SPA shelter in the town of Palais. Staff, volunteers, and the princess are hoping that the new site for the shelter will be completed by the end of 2023. If you're interested in learning more about the Monegasque SPA and/or live near the town of Ez, or perhaps you're looking to adopt a sweet pet, or if you'd like to make a donation to the shelter, in the description box below, I will leave a direct link to the Monegasque SPA organization's official Facebook page, which also has their contact phone number. The page also has photos of all the sweet pets waiting for someone to provide them with a loving and caring forever home. In Monacoville, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco received letters of credence from newly appointed ambassadors to Monaco at the Palais Princier. The newly appointed ambassadors are from the Republic of Malawi, the Republic of Ireland, the Republic of Mozambique, and the Commonwealth of New Zealand. After the presentation of the letters of credence, the Sovereign Prince held a meeting with each of the newly appointed ambassadors, in which discussions focused on a number of important issues. Last evening in Monte Carlo, the Sovereign Prince attended the Monaco Disease Power Gala Charity Dinner. The Sovereign Prince is patron of the MDP. In London, His Majesty King Charles III of the United Kingdom received letters of recall from their predecessors, letters of credence, and letters of commission from newly appointed ambassadors to the United Kingdom at Buckingham Palace. The newly appointed ambassadors are from the Republic of Ukraine and from the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. In the afternoon, His Majesty the King held an audience with the President of the Republic of Togo, Mr. Faure Ayadima. Recently, the Republic of Togo became the latest country to join the Commonwealth. In Tokyo, the Imperial Household Agency released new photos and a video of their Imperial Majesties Emeritus Emperor Akihito and Emerita Empress Mashiko of Japan on the occasion of Emerita Empress Mashiko's 88th birthday. The images and video were taken in the gardens at Akasaka Palace. Prior to noon, their Imperial Majesties Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako of Japan visited Akasaka Palace to wish Emerita Empress Mashiko a very happy birthday. In Pham, Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chaktri of Thailand visited one of the most important historical sites in northeast Thailand, the Pham Historical Park. Meanwhile, Her Royal Highness Princess Sofia Vanavari of Thailand, as creative director, is currently putting the finishing touches on her latest collection for the Sofia Vanavari Autumn-Winter 2023 Pret-a-Porter ad campaign. In Manama, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa of Bahrain held an audience with the President of the Supreme Council of Health and the chairman of the board of directors of the Sheikh Abdullah bin Khalid Center for Parental Care, and His Excellency Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa of Bahrain at Gudabita Palace. During the meeting, Sheikh Mohammed presented the Crown Prince with a copy of his book entitled Sheikh Abdullah bin Khalid, Preacher, Thinker, and Historian. Yesterday afternoon in Manama, His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa of Bahrain received letters of credence from newly appointed ambassadors to Bahrain at Al Shakir Palace. The newly appointed ambassadors are from the Kingdom of Thailand, the Republic of Nepal, the Federal Republic of Germany, the Russian Federation, and the Sultanate of Oman. After the presentation of the letters of credence from each of the ambassadors, His Majesty the King exchanged warm greetings to the ambassadors and, quote, hailed the strong bilateral relations and steadily growing ties binding the Kingdom of Bahrain and their respective brotherly and friendly countries, wishing them every success in performing their diplomatic duties, end quote. In Paris, Her Royal Highness Princess Maria Carolina of Bourbon-Two Sicilies View the exhibition entitled Inside the World of Francis Bacon at Sotheby's. And finally, on this day in royal history, in 2012, His Royal Highness Hereditary Grand Duke Guillaume of Luxembourg married Belgian aristocrat Countess Stephanie Marie Claudine Christine Dulamois at the Cathedral de Notre-Dame du Luxembourg in Luxembourg City. On April 26, 2012, their Royal Highnesses Grand Duke Henri and Grand Duchess Maria Theresa of Luxembourg announced the engagement of their son and heir to the throne, His Royal Highness Hereditary Grand Duke Guillaume of Luxembourg, to Countess Stephanie Dulamois. The official engagement photo op took place at Château de Berg in Colmar-Berg with members of the Grand Ducal family in attendance, along with Countess Stephanie's parents, Count Philippe and Countess Alix Dulamois. On the afternoon of Friday, October 19, 2012, the immensely popular couple were married in a civil ceremony at the Luxembourg City Hall in front of family, friends, and government officials. The civil ceremony was conducted by a then mayor of Luxembourg City, now Prime Minister, Mr. Xavier Bettel. Thereafter, the couple stepped out onto the Place Guillaume II, where they met with hundreds of well-wishers who came out to say congratulations to the couple. That evening, there was a gala wedding dinner hosted by their Royal Highnesses Grand Duke Henri and Grand Duchess Maria Theresa of Luxembourg, held at the Palais Grand Ducal. Guests attending the gala dinner dined on wild sea bass cannelloni and langoustine tartare with oyster vinaigrette and caviar. Then a squab breast stuffed with foie gras escalope, with papillote of green cabbage and leg confit with celeriac soup and candied chestnuts. On the morning of Saturday, October 20th, 2012, the couple were married in a beautiful Catholic ceremony led by Cardinal Jean-Claude Ulrich, Archbishop of Luxembourg, at the Cathedral de Notre-Dame du Luxembourg. Guests in attendance included Luxembourg government officials, foreign diplomats, members of Luxembourg society, representatives from charities, as well as a majority of foreign monarchs and their heirs from reigning and non-reigning houses from around the world, including Her Majesty Queen Margrethe II and the late Prince Heinrich of Denmark, their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Frederick and Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, a then Her Majesty Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands, a then their Royal Highnesses Prince Willem-Alexander and Princess Maxima of the Netherlands, a then their Majesties King Albert II and Queen Paula of Belgium, a then their Royal Highnesses Prince Philippe and Princess Mathilde of Belgium, Duke and Duchess of Brabant, Her Royal Highness Princess Caroline of Hanover, Princess of Monaco, a then their Royal Highnesses Prince Philippe and Princess Letizia of Asturias, their Royal Highnesses Crown Princess Victoria and Prince Daniel of Sweden, to name a few. The beautiful bride wore an haute couture wedding gown designed by Mr. Elie Saab. The bride also wore her family tiara, known as a deux Lamois tiara. The hereditary Grand Ducal couple's rings are made of yellow gold from fair trade, a deliberate desire of the couple, marking their particular attention to the environmental issues related to the compliance with the rules of ethical trade. Upon her marriage, Countess Stephanie became known as Her Royal Highness Princess Stephanie, the Hereditary Grand Duchess of Luxembourg, Hereditary Princess of Nassau, and Princess de Bourbon de Parma. Today, the Hereditary Grand Ducal couple have one child, His Royal Highness Prince Charles of Luxembourg, and they are expecting their second child in April of 2023. And with that, happy 10th wedding anniversary to the Hereditary Grand Ducal couple of Luxembourg. Now, if you've never seen the royal wedding, in the description box below, I will leave a direct link to the YouTube channel that has the royal wedding in its entirety, all 3 hours, for you to enjoy. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow on Friday, October 21st, with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful evening and a great day tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and, well, subscribe. Okay, take care, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.